everybody, welcome back to another fun-filled episode of the Scarlet Sherry Diaries. It's your girl Beverly Katie, and as you can see by the title, today we are going to be talking about loving yourself. So this is not an easy concept to everyone. I mean, a lot of people nowadays are suffering from depression, anxiety, an unhealthy state of mind just because of the world that we live in and the society that surrounds us. It's not really that nice. So a lot of people feel like they can't love themselves, they can't accept themselves as who they are. They are in this constant roller coaster ride of trying to be something that they're not just to impress other people because they just feel like they're not enough. So today we are stripping off of that mentality, of that mindset, and we are clothing ourselves with self-love. We are learning how to love ourselves. So this video is all about that. And then loving yourself has a lot of benefits. I personally feel like it is the key that unlocks everything. It simplifies your life like a thousandfold. So, hey, welcome to Simplicity 101, And then I just feel like it increases your productivity, if that's the correct way to say it. Like, your work ethic and how you like focus on your goals to achieve them and all that jazz, you know what I mean to say. And then I feel like it also helps you make sense of the world around you. Like, everything just starts making sense when you really love yourself and accept yourself for who you are, not trying to change anything about yourself, just being the unique human being that you are. And then I feel like it keeps you away from the dark hole of depression and an unhealthy state of mind. There are days, believe me, there are days where you're going to feel low and you feel like things are not going your way. It's normal. But I feel like loving yourself, when you really love yourself, you learn to like be comfortable with those days and accept those days and be like, you know what, this is life. And you just move on. You just live. You don't just exist through time or exist in time. You learn how to live your life to the fullest. So let's get right into it. Okay, so for us to love ourselves, all we have to do is to first learn how people who love themselves act. So this video will mainly focus on the 7 habits that people who love themselves have. So are you ready to learn that? I would like for you to grab a pen and a paper and write these down because they are going to be so helpful to you. Let's go. The 7 habits that people who love themselves have possess. I present to you the 7 habits of people who love themselves. And habit number 1 would be people who love themselves take very good care of themselves, and that is physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So if you really love yourself, you will make sure that your body is healthy. Like, the body is the vessel that carries your soul. So you'll make sure it's healthy and it's in the right state. So people who love themselves exercise regularly, work out, and they go to the gym. And when we talk about physical fitness, we don't mean like people should aim for 6 packs and guns. No, just being healthy, just being able to breathe normally and walk around and be able to carry out your daily tasks. And then emotionally, when it comes to emotions, people who love themselves have their emotions in check. They know how to practice self control when it comes to their emotions. They don't just lash out at everybody and they don't just act out what they feel. They take time to step back and understand how they're feeling and, just analyze the situation and act accordingly. So if you want to like uh have this habit of like self control over your emotions, it doesn't like happen overnight. You just have to practice. You just have to like be aware of situations, that can just pop up during your day and how you can respond to them from an emotional standpoint. And you'll be on your way to like being someone who is really emotionally in check, which is very beautiful. I won't lie to you. And then mentally, for the mental fitness, as I like to call it, people who love themselves are well read. Like they read a lot of books, especially self-help books, books that really teach them a lot about life and a lot about how they can handle themselves, how they can handle their business, how to handle family matters, family issues, something like that. And occasionally, for some of us who really like to read, we go for the novels, okay? We just go for those fantasies and whatever, just to like give our minds a break and give our minds a treat. It's very important to do that, to have some you time and just give yourself a treat and allow yourself to just be, just allow yourself to just float away into a world of imagination. It is totally necessary. You spend your entire day dealing with business, family, and all the important issues in life. You need that time. You need like 3 minutes. So how long? I don't know. Like, you just need that time to yourself to just float away into the world of imagination. Then you're gonna bring yourself back afterwards, after you've like loosened the tension in the muscles of your mind. I hope I'm putting it right. And then spiritually, um, people who love themselves also love God. They appreciate God for creating them and for creating the world around them. So they take time to just be with God through reading the Bible, all that jazz. Hey, they really take time to be in connection with the Spirit, if you catch my drift. So, hey, if you love yourself, if you want to love yourself, you better take very good care of yourself. Habit number 2 would be knowing when to pause, knowing when to take a break, and just give yourself time. Just give yourself time to be by yourself and to be with your thoughts and process your feelings. People who love themselves know when to say, okay, those people are toxic for me for this particular moment in my life. I'm just going to detach myself a little bit, take a break, breathe, be by myself, recharge, and go back again into the world when I'm fully charged and perform at my maximum. They take the time to like recharge. Recharging is important. You see, the same way your phone operates or your laptop, you need to charge it. Okay, you need to charge it. Doesn't mean like your laptop is dead or anything, or there's something wrong with your laptop. No, it just needs to fill up that battery for better performance. So you know when to be like, okay, this is my time for me to recharge, regroup, um, be by myself, appreciate myself, love myself for a few minutes, get into the bathroom and just not shower, but just caress your own body. You know what I mean? Just have that a few moments a day, like to just recharge and go back into the world uh, ready for a maximum performance. So people who love themselves know when to take pause. So you better go out there and pause for a little while. Habit number four would be having good, clean fun. This is something that people don't really say. Let me tell you something. People who love themselves, oh my god, they have good, clean fun, you know? Uh, we live in a world where everybody wants to have fun, okay? It's all about having fun, being at the coolest sport, and all that jazz. But let me tell you something about people who really love themselves and want to keep like a good reputation for themselves. They have a ratio. They work on a ratio, okay? The ratio for work is to fun. And their ratio is usually 5 is to 2. 5 being for work and 2 being for fun. Okay? They work with that ratio. So they have 5 working days, and during those 5 working days, they don't go clubbing. They don't do anything. Like they don't like do those extracurricular activities. They only give themselves 2 days in the week, that is the weekend, to turn up and have fun. And when it comes to turning up, let's say you are an alcohol taker, when it comes to turning up, people who love themselves don't go overboard, okay? They are very cautious of what drinks they take into their body, the amount of drinks that they take into their body. They want to get drunk like the rest of the people, but they're not going to be like indulging in a lot of whiskeys that will burn their liver to a crisp in the next 5 years. They know their boundaries, okay? They have everything in check. And even when it comes to like dating, with people who love themselves, they're very cautious of who they date, who they let into their lives, who they share a lot of information with. You know what I mean? And for the ladies who love themselves, I want you to take a moment to think. I want you to take a moment to think about that one lady who seems to be so put together and love themselves, and they're like, okay, I am Miss Thingy, 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 Thingy. I want you to notice something. Think of all those ladies. They don't get pregnant by any random guy. They may go out on dates, they may have a lot of fun, but let me tell you something, they do not get pregnant by any random guy. They know their boundaries, they know who to let in and who to like keep at arm's length. They're very cautious about that kind of thing. So if you really love yourself, have some good clean fun. Do not exhaust yourself with um, the worldly idea of having fun, and don't be the kind of person who's like so carefree in having their fun. Okay, have fun but be mindful of certain things. Have fun and remember that there is a tomorrow. Have fun cautiously. You can do that. I know you may say, but that's not fun. But let me tell you, it's not fun when shit gets real. Okay? So have yourself some good, clean fun. People who love themselves are masters of time management. That is number 5. They know how to manage their time like crazy. It's something that I'm also working on myself, like how to manage my time and how to be able to do a lot of things in the 24 hours that I'm given a day. Have you ever met them people who just are like superheroes when it comes to like doing stuff? Like they can do a lot of things in just one day, like in the same 24 hours that everybody is given. They seem to maximize theirs, and they know how to do everything. They even have a set aside time for having fun, for like just relaxing. They seem to know when to relax after they've done like every single thing that they were supposed to do. They always meet deadlines. They They show up to parties looking so good, and you wonder, oh my god, when did they get the time to do their hair? When did they get the time to like pick out that outfit? It seems like they have a stylist at home, but hey, they do not have a stylist at home. They do every single thing by themselves. Why? Because they know how to manage their time. So this is something to work on if you really love yourself. It's a habit to have. I mean, know how to manage your time. I'm also working on it. I really want to be, I aspire to be the kind of person who like has her stuff put together. Like she does this and that. Being superwoman, okay? Being a superwoman and being a boss and knowing how to like manage your time. They even know how to host parties. Like, no, they even have time to host parties. Some of us don't even have time to like make dinner. I mean, you feel so overwhelmed with the stuff that you have like in the whole entire day. So managing your time can help you a lot. Then really help you a lot. Special break. So I've got some exciting news to share. I am writing a novel, Destination Emotional Love Affairs, the Diana Andrews story. It's on Wattpad. I think I'm going to put the information in the description box for you to go check it out. So yeah, please show some support for you, girl. And I hope you enjoy and love my craft. Thank you so much. I love you. Enjoy the video. Habit number 6 is one of my all-time favorites, knowing when to care. When you love yourself, you freaking know when to care, okay? What do I mean by knowing when to care? You know, a lot of people are like, I don't care what people say. I mean, I got my own life. Like, this is my life. Like, I'm gonna live it the way I want to live it. Okay, okay. Let me tell y'all something. There's a time to care and there's a time not to care, okay? You must know the appropriate times for those two things. When people want to like pull you down and you have a goal that you want to achieve and they tell you, hey, you can't do it, and they always want to look down upon you, that is when you can be like, okay, I do not care what you say. I am going to achieve that goal no matter what. I put my mind to it and I'm going to work towards that. Then there's the second scenario, when people like your family sit you down and be like, hey girl, you've been drinking a lot lately and you are about to burn your liver to a crisp. Tone down your alcohol intake a little bit. Hey, what this, what that, what that. You have to care about that. I mean, these people are trying to make you a better person, and they are actually advising you on something that can benefit you. It doesn't benefit them, but it solely benefits you. I mean, you're the one who's going to be able to live longer if you tone down your alcohol intake. So you have to really know when to care. The situations where you say, oh, okay, I don't care. And then the situations where you're like, you know what? You're absolutely right. I must take this advice. It's helping me. It's helping nobody else but me. It helps them, okay? It helps them. I mean, like, they love you, they want to see you live. But hey, it helps you more than it helps them. So know when to care. If you really love yourself, know when to care. Number 7 is very important, and I want you to listen. Actually, I want a lot of my lady friends to listen to this and hear it clearly, because I feel like it affects a lot of ladies more than it affects the gents. So, number 7 is a person who loves themselves completely. To them, a romantic relationship is a part of their life, not their whole entire life. I hope you heard me clearly. A relationship is only a part of your life, it's not your whole entire life. So if you love yourself, you generally understand that you have to take some time, some energy, some effort into yourself, and not only do that for the person that you are in love with. So if you love yourself, you have your own life to deal with. Okay, you are busy, you have one, two, three things to sort out, and then you can go back to your lover like at the end of your day, when you've had your things done. You understand that you are also a person who deserves to be loved, and you love yourself first before you love your lover. It actually helps your lover to love you. I mean, your lover also wants a person who takes the time to love themselves. You know what I mean? Like, if you love yourself, you start doing a lot of things that make you happy and a lot of things that benefit you. And in turn, those lot of things that you're doing are going to benefit your lover. I mean, I'm not talking about selfish love, like not even selfish, like snobbish love, that kind of sense that, you know what, I don't love you, I just love myself. I'm not talking about that kind of thing, okay? I'm talking about a healthy kind of loving yourself. I mean, when you love yourself, you understand that you have to take time to do your hair, you have to take time to look pretty, you have to take time to, just relax and recharge, as I've mentioned, for the for you to like perform at your maximum. So if you perform at your maximum with your lover, wink wink, it's got a lot of benefits. Hey, it benefits your romantic relationship in ways you wouldn't have imagined. So if you really love yourself, ladies, I know I'm talking to a lot of ladies, really understand that a romantic relationship is not your entire life. And you know what, have you ever met them people who do not have anything interesting to say about their lives besides the person that they're dating? They are forever talking about the person that they're dating. It's the only impressive thing that is in their life, actually. It stops now, ladies. Get a life. We wanna hear about a lot from you. What are you doing in your career? What are you doing for business? What are you doing? How is your family? How is that nephew of yours? How's that niece? Um, how are your workouts? How's this? How's that? We want to hear about that, and not only about which guy dumped you or which guy is battling for your love with the other guy or whatever. We are tired of them dating stories. We really need to get interesting and have stories other than who we're dating. So I hope you understood that point. It is really going to take you far. We have come to the end of my video. I hope you guys find this information that I shared with you today very helpful. And if you know somebody who might be helped by this video, please share. So share, like, subscribe, and comment. Comment in the comment section down below and tell me what else you want me to talk about. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. I really love you, and see you in my next video. Peace.